I'm Bob Kreiser, and I'm here in Los Osos, a small town on the coast of California. I've had an autoimmune that's been troubling me for well over 15 years. Over the years, have gone through multiple physicians. I've traveled to UCLA and to Cedars-Sinai and to the Mayo Clinic, and finally back to our local gastroenterologist who determined that I had an autoimmune, basically an overproductive bacteria that my body then would come back and fight. Um, and I took antibiotics for a while, and the antibiotic process was able to knock out this autoimmune for a period of time, but it also took out my ability to eat wheat for several years. And so finally, being disappointed with how antibiotics affected me, I just went back to living with this problem. And the problem was essentially a reoccurring thing that happened every 60 days, and it would last for 5 to 7, even 10 days. Um, Basically, I would have to stop eating for several days to be able to begin a recovery. And stopping eating meant that I basically zero intake of food, any type of solid food. And so I just learned to deal with it, and it was every 2 months, and it was just part of life. It was a troubling part of life. I'd have to take time off work every time it happened. And so when my buddy Eric came over with a bottle of olive oil with a CBD in it and directed me to take several drops a day, sublingual, underneath my tongue, basically, then the countdown started. First it was 2 months without any reoccurrence, and then 3 months, and then 4 months. Today we are at 7 months, and I haven't had a 7 month period go by where I haven't had this reoccurrence since I had taken some heavy duty antibiotics. And this is all based on a CBD product that I'm a believer in. The the CBD has no side effects. I don't have any type of issue with it. It tastes like olive oil when I put it under my tongue. Today, I've actually gone to another way to take in the CBD. I inhale this. I guess it's called a pulmonary system. And so basically, I have a little handheld inhaling device that the CBD oil gets put in, and I take a deep breath, basically of a steam that my lungs absorb. And presently, it's continuing. Once again, I'm at 7 months, and I've been using the pulmonary system for about a month now, and it's working well. And I'm blessed that this solution was dropped in my lap. And had I not had a close friendship with the neighbor, I may have never got to experience this. And so I'm a believer. That's one thing I can say. I'm a believer. It's changed my life to a very positive program that I live today that I haven't had for many, many years. I've just turned 60 years old, and so this came on when I was about 45 years old. And I was super active, and when it finally got shut down by taking a lot of antibiotics, it actually was coming every 30 days and was lasting 10 days. And then all the antibiotics finally shut it down. But then once again, I couldn't eat wheat for 3 years. So it's been a long haul for me to get past this. And I'm telling you, I'm a believer. Okay. And I highly recommend that the CBD is something you take an option to choose as a solution for many different problems that we've been finding feedback about. And so don't hesitate to step into this world of CBD, because there's so many benefits that you can get from it. And mine's just one of the different benefits.